Hello Aries, welcome to your October 2025 reading. Appreciate you so much. Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Aries cross-watching, Aries Tropical, thank you for pushing play. Doesn't matter if you push play, this is your message. I appreciate you so much. Aries, October 2025. And if you don't know what sidereal astrology is, go check it out. There's calculators for your chart for that all over the internet. And if you go do that, go watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Very accurate and crazy accurate. So let's see, Aries. October 2025. Whoa, okay. What's up, Aries? What's going on? Aries, October 2025. We need more happy cards here for Aries. October 2025. Oh, I see. Whoa, that was crazy. Whoa. Okay. Aries. Ugh. I said happy cards. Okay, so just this message isn't going to be for everybody. If it is not resonating with you, like I said, go check your moon sign reading and your rising sign reading. And that might be a message. So this is a specific message for someone out there looking at this, okay? Five of Swords, we have a conflict here where we just have a straight-up disagreement between very smart people, but one person with all the swords wins and is driving everyone else away, okay? Like, look, I won. They laid their swords down and said, yeah, you did, and just walked away, okay? There's something kind of weird about this because the coin bag or whatever this bag from the belt hanging is really standing out to me. So I feel like there's something here about it's in the bag. I ran them off. I didn't, before they were able to argue, I just made them leave. Okay, so this leaves you feeling really strange. Like, I'm not proud of how this has gone down. I am disappointed. Did not get what I thought I was going to get out of this interaction. I did not get any kind of fulfillment or wish fulfillment or joy from this. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. There's also kind of something money. Something, again, the money stood out to me with the bag around this fighter's belt, from this belt. There's something about money, like there's losing money, having to pay money, having to give somebody money, and it's coming out of, like, you know, family savings, estate, generational wealth. I'm not sure. It's not great. With the star, though, you're definitely going to be healing from this. Moving on from this, doing well after this situation, or if this is something you're dealing with right now or in the past of this year, and it's still an issue here moving into October, it's like you're doing fine now. And what's interesting is, like, a lot of people know about this with the star card. It's like, whoa, a lot of people, like, talk about this. Like, you're the talk of the town, or you're some sort of local celebrity person? I don't know. But you are the talk of the town here. And you're definitely getting healed up from whatever this disappointment is. I feel like it's cost you, if you are like a small business person or an entrepreneur, whatever this was also ended up costing you money. Like, money you aren't making. 2 of Swords upright. So we don't know exactly all the details about how this went down, I feel like it was like some sort of scam or a bluff that was run on you. Or you just decided to talk to the wrong person about something that got you a little bit fired up, and then there were cascading effects. You just don't know what the truth is here on this situation. But with the Chariot in reverse, it's like, again, this is associated with the star because this charioteer works for the star. There's the star in the crown, all the stars, the moon, right? There's something really got you off balance, because this is about pulling together like your logical mind and your intuition and working together and moving forward on something. In the reverse, you can't get that going on. It's like you're so freaked out by this whole situation, you can't move forward from it, and it's like you're shut out of events and parties and invitations, and it's unpleasant. And now we have where we're staying up at nights. We're waking up in the night worried. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm getting a second tarot deck. We need to move on from that story right now, Aries. And whoever's story this is, remember that you are the star. There is healing. It's only for a few weeks, right? We've all been through those dark nights of the soul. And I fully support wherever you are in this journey. I'm going to pull a few more cards here from this deck. We need some cards on how to move forward and resolution from this situation now, please, for Aries viewers. Okay. 9 of Cups, upright. So eventually you're going to get to feeling better and get this straightened out, and you are going to get some satisfaction and pride out of how this is handled and how you move forward emotionally from this. There's still arguments. There's still quabbles. There's squabbles. There's still quibbles. There's still this, that, bleh. I can tell you that with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, there is somebody kind of poking the bear in the background. Now, this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, an air sign, because this is the swords, and this is someone you've known a long time. Could be, right? But it doesn't have to be. This is somebody that's lying by omission or just making half statements that aren't the full truth of a situation, and it's like it's causing these misunderstandings. It's causing these quibbles, but you're going to be able to see this and handle it here with the 9 of Cups. Unfortunately, you can't move away from it with the 6 of Swords in reverse, and with the Death card in reverse, it's like it's not over till it's over. It's not. So this indicates to me this is like a family connection. Like, you know, or a significant other, like, it's not over until somebody's moved on from the world. Like, you'll never be moving away from having to handle this because it's like somebody in your family or your significant other. But you are going to handle it. You are going to get to a place of pride and feeling okay about handling it. God. What? Okay, that makes me... Yeah, okay, so the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, this is all about a family, right? We got grandpa, the parents, the little kids, the dogs, the estate. And so there's just something about a generational issue here in the family and the money situation. And but you don't know the full truth of it yet, right? But it's got you so twisted up in knots, it's like you can't move on from this. And it's like they're hiding something about the money, like they're keeping you out of that business. This is worth staying up and being concerned about. Just remember that the Nine of Cups in reverse here in the first reading is how you feel about how things went down now. If this is an ongoing story and you're like family. But this card's telling you in October, you're going to feel okay about how you handle it moving forward. Okay? Because there's still going to be these disagreements. And there's still going to be somebody kind of pulling your chain here. And it's something that, you know, you can't move away from because it's like, you know, until the end is the end, you're going to have this connection. That makes a little bit, I was like worried, like, holy crap, there's some gang stalking going on. I was like super concerned, but it's like, you know, just a typical family situation for a lot of families. Let's see what the Psy cards have to say. You know, you don't agree with everybody 100% on everything. Find the things you do agree on and, like, end the discussion. There's no reason to have a sword fight over something like that. Okay, this is interesting. So I feel like you're breaking generational curses, right? You're free from all this stuff. Why do you have to cling to it? Sometimes your family is your family, but they're not friends. And people that you've met, you know, built relationship with, trust and love with are, you know, your family. People you consider closer than family. So you're breaking some sort of generational curse of course we stand by the family all the time, blah, blah, blah. I know. Not when they lie and not when they mislead and not when there's something about money here. The libido and birth. So now you're really excited about a new beginning. Now that you've figured out the deal, you figured out the Matrix game rules, right? You were born into this family. It's combative, it's weird, it's mean, and you've broken that generational curse, and you're riding his way as fast as you can, and you're super excited about that, and you're super excited about this beautiful new green life you're getting ready to have. It's going to be awesome. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Okay, let's get the teeny tiny Higher Love Oracle deck. And this is my travel version. It comes in this cool tin. And if you want to find out more about all the decks I create, there's a link in the description box below the video, or you can go check that out. But here's the deck in action. Aries, October 2025. Aries, October 2025. Oh, yeah. Okay. Again, when I saw in the second tarot reading, but here we have liberation. There's the rope, the binding of the rope that's falling away and you're moving. When I saw the second tarot reading, when I saw Six of Swords and Death in reverse together, like, this isn't going to end. You can't move away from this. This is like soul contract stuff. This is like family connection stuff. Yeah, you're bound by it, but you know what? Not really. Because I do feel like you are going to break out of this weird, we always argue that's how our family does stuff, and you're going to be really proud of how you do. Call this Queen of Swords in reverse out. And that's going to be really freeing. But right now you just sort of feel bound by the nature of the situation. They're family. I can't, you know, they're family. They're family. They're family. You need to trust in this energy. Trust that in, you know, breaking the generational curse and the rebirth. Like, she's clearing stuff out. She's prepping the soil for the sun to come up after the night and for new things to be birthed and grow from this. Trust your spirit team. Trust that they've got your best intentions at heart. Trust that they're bringing you healing and a birth of something brand new. Trust that you're breaking this dumb generational madness. Also, getting out in nature and just walking and being in nature and being outside is helpful for reconnecting to, your higher self and your spirit guide, your guardian angel. You have one. Ask for help. Put spirit ahead of you. If you need to go somewhere, if you need to go have a discussion, Five of Swords, with somebody that is too strange to be believed, or, obviously that what they're doing, the game's up. Put spirit before you have to deal with them. Ask for help from your guardian angel. Ask for help. Hey, spirit, go forward first. Help me in this. Help me with this. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's pull some charms and close your reading. Charms for Aries, October 2025. Feels like you can't get a handle on this right now. It feels like quicksand, like you are trapped, you are stuck. You're just sitting here pouring water out in the dark. Whatever this family, financial situation where you can't move forward, you don't know the truth, it keeps you up at night. You're shut out from financial information. People argue, that's just how it is, and you shouldn't get whatever. Okay. You're going to get real clarity on this whole situation really soon. And the sand, the quicksand that you feel stuck in is going to get solid, and you're going to get up and walk away from this. And yeah, it has something to do with money. Also, I feel like you're going to be paid for something. You're going to get reimbursed for something. You're going to get something for your troubles. Something here about keeping a low profile. Now that you know the game, now that you know the gig is up, you understand what's going on with this. Liberation. You're free from it. But there's something here with the mushroom that's saying stay quiet about it. Don't let people know that the game's up, and that's how you win. That's how you feel proud about how you handled stuff. That's how you heal from this. That's how you fix generational toxicity in families. You recognize it, you avoid it, you don't talk directly to the person that's causing the issue, and keep it like low-key quiet, okay? You're going to get ahead of this. You're going to get ahead of this. There's going to be something financial that's rewarded to you, though, that's really good, okay? I'd like to also point out that on this particular coin, the eagle is eating the snake. So you will rise above, and you will eat this binding serpent negative energy and solidify the sand and walk out with no problem. Walk out of this with no problem. Aries, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, check out the description box for more. And if you need a daily reading, I do those every day. Just go to the channel homepage for my channel and scroll to the shorts area, and you will find the daily reading. Thank you so much. We'll talk soon, and good luck.